Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt. This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFued TV in association with MTK Global and Milton Keynes. I'm joined by a victorious Aqib Fiaz. Move on to 6-0, and the Fiaz-Baker story, as long as it lasted, is now over.
Yeah, I'm so happy, that I got the win and that's over. Obviously, I can move on with my career now. It's been a long camp. A lot of stressful times, a lot of ups and downs. My own mental health as well, really. But I've got a good family, good team in Jamie, Nigel, my brother Assam, my family, great people, and they helped drag me through it and keep me positive. And tonight was the end of that.
You can probably answer both these questions. What did you think of the scorecard first of all, and what did you make of your own performance tonight? Aside from that,
obviously I've got to watch it back, but I felt like I dropped maybe 2 rounds at most. But obviously it's my first 8-rounder. I'm 21 years old. I've only had 6 fights, and like I've had 20. So I was in there, I was practicing things, maybe drop 2 rounds, but a win's a win at the end of the day, we move on.
Kane Baker very aggravated at the end and upset and angry. Obviously not happy with that decision tonight.
Yeah, of course. And look, I respect him. He's a fighting man. That's going to be his attitude, isn't it? He'd probably be mine. Obviously you want to win as much as anyone else. He put up a good fight. He's tough, and I knew exactly what to expect from him. And that was the game plan. Just box, be mature about it. For someone who's 21, only 6 fights in, usually maybe having no crowd here played into my hands, because usually I bring a big crowd, so maybe I would have fought and at times got involved where I didn't need to. And that's what today was about, not getting involved, boxing, clever and mature, like I said.
Only 6 fights for you, but this fight here turned into a little bit of a social media spectacle just because of the situation that surrounded what happened back in fight camp. But I suppose you're going to get used to all this. Yeah,
of course. It's the way I've looked at it, and obviously at the time I was down and upset about it all and couldn't really put my finger on why it happened, what I'd done to deserve that. But like I walked out to the song today, God's plan. I'm a big believer in God. God has a plan, and God's plan is always greater than ours. We plan, but God's plans are always the ones that come about. And it is what it is. Listen, what happened. I'm over it. I was in the ring today, boxed behind my jab, showed maturity, and stuck to the game plan and didn't get involved and didn't let that get the better of me.
What did Jamie say about your performance tonight?
Jamie was happy. We fought. We won pretty much every round. Maybe 2 were close. And Jamie said, "Listen, that's exactly why I want you in fights like that." He said, "I can, some people that are 5-6-0 fighting the knockover jobs and stuff, and I'm not at this stage. And it was my first matchroom fight. I could have had an easy fight, but I didn't. I chose to go straight in the deep end, and that just shows the character I am. Going forward in my career, I'll be in exciting fights, definitely."
Okay, so onwards and upwards for you now. Do you anticipate potentially fighting before the year's out again?
Oh, I'd love to, but obviously we've got to sit down with Jamie, Eddie and Steve, see what they say. I just follow instructions. Like, I don't pick opponents. I don't say I want to fight this guy, I want to fight that guy. I fight whoever they put in front of me. So whoever and whenever, I'm ready. Okay,
Aqib, have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
I'd like to thank obviously Matchroom, Sky, Eddie, for keeping the belief in me and keeping me on the show even after what happened last time. And even though I let them all down, well, I couldn't really control it, but that's how I felt. And thank you guys, and I'll be back. And thank you everyone watching at home. I hope I did you proud, and I hope you all tuned in and enjoyed the fight.
Aqib Fiaz, thank you very much for talking to iFued TV. Congratulations, and we'll catch you again soon.
Thank you, KUGAN.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.